Hello, I'm Steve Michelson. I'm a member of the Mondovi Area Historical Society. I will be reading Roy Lee's account of the building of the Mondovi swimming pool in 1932. Those of us who grew up in Mondovi from the 1930s through most of the 1980s have fond memories of the old downtown swimming pool, which was located below the police station on West Main Street. The Old Timer, July 21st, 1977. It was late in the summer of 1931 that Charlie Vincent, manager of the O&N Lumber Company here in Mondovi, walked into the First National Bank to make a deposit and was waited on by Rural Fuller. Rural was an energetic, civic-minded young banker who, in the course of their conversation, mentioned that he had spent the previous day in Rochester, Minnesota, where he had been greatly impressed by a new swimming pool that the city had built the previous year. "You know, Charlie, we've had 2 drownings here in Mondovi in the last few years. If we could have a swimming pool and teach all of our children in Mondovi to swim, maybe we can prevent these drownings. One life saved would be worth it." At the next meeting of the American Legion, the swimming pool probability was brought up by Charlie and Rural, and although we were in the Great Depression and money was almost impossible to raise for any type of building, Irving Fisher, owner of the Ford Car Agency and a driving force in anything he attempted, was behind the idea and stated, "Let's get going right tonight. How much the pool will cost? How and who would build it? I don't know. But I will tonight give the Legion a new Ford sedan at cost to be raffled off by the Legion, the profit to be used to start the fund to build a swimming pool in Mondovi." The enthusiasm permeated all the Legion members, and soon the boys were traveling all over the area selling tickets on the brand new Ford Model A sedan at 50 cents a ticket. The raffle was a big success. The profit on the sale of tickets was more than twice the cost of the car, and the swimming pool was the big talk of the town that fall and winter of 1931 and 1932. Horace Haugen of Durand won the Ford car, Hank's father, or was it Elmer Kruger of Mondovi? I guess it doesn't make any difference. That winter, home talent plays and every method the Legionnaires could think of to raise money was attempted. Still, with considerably less than $2,000 collected, a drive was put on to see every businessman in town and get what they could. The new city building, housing the new well, the jail, and voting facilities recently built, had extra land to the east of the building that was decided as an ideal location for the new pool. Charlie Vincent contacted the Portland Cement Company about constructing a pool and any advice they could give. The City Council agreed to furnish the land site and let the basement of the city building be used for dressing rooms and showers, with a partition built for boys and girls facilities. With about $2,300 raised and pledged, Henry Hertley was contacted to build the pool. I think Henry took the job for about $1,800, the balance of the $2,300 to be used for plumbing, filter, and dressing rooms. I guess Henry never told anybody what the pool cost him, but even in 1932 it cost more than $1,800. Henry was civic-minded, a successful contractor, and was always willing to go more than halfway for the good of Mondovi. He built it good, and after 45 years, the original pool is still in good condition. Many improvements have been added to this pool, but it's still the same old pool that those enthusiastic Legionnaires built in 1932. I think Mrs. Holdling, George Punk Nelson, and Neva Acey were the first lifeguards and swimming instructors the year it opened. How well I remember how many of us young businessmen would go down every night at 5 o'clock for a swim and shower that hot summer of 1932 when the pool was finished. What a great thing we realized we had in that swimming pool, and what great recreational facility it has been the last 45 years for the thousands of young Mondovi children who have learned to swim and enjoy the pool. For many years, the Legion sponsored the pool, and about 15 years ago turned it over to the Mondovi Public School System to operate. New dressing rooms, wide sidewalks around the pool, a high metal fence around the whole area have added to the looks of the old swimming pool, which is such a great attraction for Mondovi.